They call themselves Scattered Spider. And at just 19 years old, they brought America's biggest casinos to their knees. But this isn't a story about gambling. This is about how a group of teenagers weaponized trust itself to infiltrate the heart of America's financial system. The call came at 4:09 a.m. to MGM's IT help desk in the Philippines.
Hi, this is James from accounting. I'm locked out of my Okta account. Can you reset my password? I've got a board presentation in 2 hours.
The voice was American, professional, convincing. The IT support agent, following protocol, asked for verification. Employee ID, check. Department, check. Manager's name, check. Every piece of information matched perfectly. What the support agent didn't know was that James had spent weeks studying MGM's employee directory on LinkedIn. He knew the company structure, the internal systems, even the lingo. This wasn't some random phishing attempt. This was surgical social engineering. 10 minutes later, Scattered Spider had administrator access to MGM's entire network. But here's the terrifying part. MGM spent over $100 million on cybersecurity. They had multi-factor authentication. They had endpoint detection. They had everything security experts recommend. And it all became worthless because of a single phone call. This is the new face of cybercrime. Scattered Spider isn't your typical hacker group. They're native English speakers, mostly teenagers and young adults from the US and UK. They grew up on Discord, learned social engineering through SIM swapping, and turned it into a billion-dollar criminal enterprise.
Their method is devastatingly simple. They don't break through your technical defenses. They walk right through your front door by convincing your employees to open it for them. First, they research LinkedIn, company websites, social media. They build detailed profiles of employees, understanding the corporate hierarchy, internal processes, even personal details that make their impersonation believable. Then they call not IT departments in America where security awareness is higher. They target outsourced help desks in other countries where English-speaking callers automatically carry authority. The conversation follows a script perfected over thousands of attacks. I'm locked out. I have an urgent deadline. My manager is going to fire me if I can't access the system. They create pressure, urgency, emotional manipulation. Once they're in, they move fast. Within hours, they've escalated privileges, disabled security systems, and called in their partners, professional ransomware operators like ALHV, who deploy the actual malware.
But MGM was just the beginning. Scattered Spider has hit Caesars Entertainment, stealing $15 million in ransom payments. They've attacked major banks, telecommunications companies, even cloud storage providers, storing data for millions of businesses. The scale is staggering. Intelligence agencies estimate they've compromised over 100 major organizations in the past 2 years. The financial damage? Conservative estimates put it at over $2 billion, but the real number is likely much higher because many victims pay ransoms quietly and never report the breaches. Here's what makes Scattered Spider so dangerous. Traditional cybersecurity focuses on technical defenses, firewalls, antivirus, network monitoring, but Scattered Spider bypasses all of that. They attack the human element. And humans, by nature, want to be helpful. Every company is vulnerable, your bank, your workplace, the systems that control power grids, water supplies, hospitals, because every organization has help desks, and help desks have employees trained to assist people who claim to be locked out of their accounts. The FBI has arrested several Scattered Spider members, but the group continues operating. Why? Because the fundamental vulnerability they exploit isn't technical, it's human nature.
That's all for this week. If you're new here, press that like button, subscribe to the channel for more informative cybersecurity videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.